This laptop is special. It's the ASUS Vivobook S15 OLED BAPE Edition K5504, and ASUS partnered with, of course, Bathing Ape, which I will just call them as BAPE for the entirety of this video. I actually do like the collaboration as it offers something more unique to the customers. However, there are some strange design decisions. Let me first show you the box. As you can see here, the green box means that we have the green camo bundle, which comes with all of these things as shown on the screen here. It is also available in the blue camo bundle, which has the same set of stuff but just in a different color scheme. I personally prefer the blue one a bit more, but that's only my personal preference. Even the box design is on brand, and opening up, we get a lot more than just the laptop itself, like what we have seen earlier. We have the figurine called Baby Milo, I think, that I'm not going to touch, a pack of accessories that include stickers for your keyboard as well, and character stickers for, I don't know, maybe your laptop lid if you don't like this design. I don't know why you want to stick it there. And I think this is a good choice as I can leave the keyboard alone if I think the sticker design is just not that good. Perhaps this is something that they learn through ROG's collaboration with Acronym, because the keyboard, it's still a bit more polarizing after looking it back 2 years later. Just make sure that if you do want to use these stickers, stick them with perfect alignment on your keyboard, else it will look out of whack. We even get a wireless mouse too. This is the MD100 Marshmallow mouse, which is not new. Watch our video at the top right corner there to know more about it. But one special feature that this version has is the ability to swap the top plate, and as you can see here, we have two different BAPE designs that we can change back and forth. I just think that the black one looks a lot better here since it suits this laptop's black color. To carry everything, we also have this carrying bag, and this is covered by the green camo BAPE design as well, and it looks nice and it actually has a lot of functionality as well. Once we open it up, we can see the top half is for the laptop, and then the other half is for miscellaneous stuff like maybe the external mouse that we mentioned earlier, the power brick, maybe a power bank since this laptop can be charged via USB-C. You can even store 2 more pens at this side holder here. The entire bag has an adequate amount of cushion, which I think can double up as a pillow if you need it. Okay, since we have the green camo bundle, the laptop is in this midnight black color. It looks stealthy yet stylish at the same time, and I absolutely love the design. Once we open up the lid, the design extends inside as well. I do think that the wrist rest area needs to be fancier because it's just very bland now, I guess. But I do understand this design choice because my wrists will be covering most of those designs if they are on the wrist rest area. So I think you can stick the sticker there if you want to. The keyboard, as mentioned earlier, is left relatively simple here, and it types great as well, just like any other ASUS laptop keyboards. It's bouncy, springy, has great travel distance and good tactility. Again, if you want to stick those keycap stickers, then make sure to do it accurately. Now let's take a look at the screen. It looks amazing, just like many other ASUS laptops that we have tried in the past. It's an OLED screen with a resolution of 2880 by 1620, and that means it's a 16:9 aspect ratio and also goes up to 120Hz refresh rate. Our colorimeter also reports 100% coverage for both sRGB and DCI-P3 color gamuts, but the maximum brightness is only at around 400 nits. It's great for indoors use, but not really for outdoors when it is sunny outside. And once we adjust the brightness beyond a certain threshold, it toggles to PWM dimming or DC dimming depending on which brightness level that you're at. This is very typical in ASUS fashion, and maybe we should make a video about PWM and DC dimming soon. Do let me know down in the comment section below. By the way, we do have a matching live wallpaper to go alongside this laptop's design too. The characters will appear depending on where you hover your mouse around, and there's also an update for this live wallpaper app. I have no idea what is there to be updated, but there was an update. And for the specs though, this is where I feel this laptop is very imbalanced. We have an amazing Intel Core i9 13900H processor alongside with 16 gigs of DDR5 RAM at 4800 mega transfers per second, and also 1TB of NVMe SSD. However, it is using the integrated Iris Xe graphics, which is weird As we are playing games using this laptop, the Core i9 will mostly be waiting for the integrated graphics to chug along. If we are going to just use a game like Genshin Impact for example, then let's change it to performance mode by hitting Fn plus F key. Even at the native resolution of 2880 by 1620 pixels, we can play the game smoothly at 60 FPS if we are going to use it at the lowest graphical settings. It doesn't lag and it doesn't have any major hiccups, and that is actually very good in terms of performance. However, once we bring it to the low graphical preset, then the frame rate drops by half. That's a very big drop, honestly. Even the fan speed at the lowest graphical setting is actually insane. Just have a listen here. I can say that most of these CPU's performance will not be utilized, especially since we're gonna use this laptop for web browsing, YouTube, Netflix, all of those stuff. We could utilize it with some CPU intensive applications like MATLAB and maybe audio engineering as well. It's just not suitable for gaming, even though I know ASUS could have placed a GPU inside. You see, I opened up this laptop to have a look, and on the motherboard, there are 3 blank BGA sockets that are unused. I presume the big one is for the GPU and the 2 small ones are for the VRAM. I think maybe a Core i5 or a Core i7 alongside an NVIDIA GeForce MX 570 or even Intel's own Arc A380 GPU will do just fine. As for whether or not the cooling solution can handle all of these components, I can't answer. But ultimately, I think there is no reason for anyone to open up this laptop other than just to swap out the SSD or the Wi-Fi card. Everything else is soldered to the motherboard. The ports on this laptop though is fairly good. We have a USB 2.0 Type A on the left side and all of the other high-speed ports are on the right side. I still think ASUS should have mirrored the positions of these two sides because yeah, currently if you want to plug in maybe let's just say your earphones for example, then your mouse will be hindered. And as for the battery life, that 75 watt-hour battery can last for about 5 hours I guess. The battery life is not that good because of its high resolution display and also the Core i9, which will consume a lot more battery compared to, you know, maybe an Intel whatever P series processor. So what do I think about this laptop? Honestly, you're buying this laptop for the looks, but ASUS provides you even more value than just looks alone. The bag is a surprisingly functional one while looking nice at the same time, and the laptop is indeed a fashion statement. It's absolutely gorgeous. But for the price of 6,499 ringgit, I think if you want a nice looking yet actually good limited edition laptop, then yeah, buy this bundle. Just know what you're getting into, especially the Core i9 with integrated graphics. I'll leave you all of the links down in the description below, and do let me know, do you like this laptop's design? I'm interested to know your opinion as well, and we'll see you guys in the next video.